Hello and welcome back to RailRoads Online. So today we are back. We are just going to go over a lot that has happened in the last couple of days. We have gotten a couple of hot patches and some good and some bad, I guess, with the hot patches and what's gone on there. So I figured we just kind of go over like some of the hot patch notes and see how that's affecting things. Obviously, they did fix the some of the textures for people, so that's always a positive. Um, Looks like some of the other things they fixed some of the marker lights and headlamps. Some of the locos fixed stock car name and numbers not showing correctly. Turn around and get this switched up here. Jump over to the iron mine. Fixed cactus shiny textures at sunrise and sunset. So that was definitely a thing. This is one thing I've noticed. Something obviously changed with the building groundworks because now the mine's just all kind of out of the wall. So this is all going to have to get redone or totally swapped out. The thing is, I had a super, I like this stop around here, and now that mine is kind of, well, unusable. So there's that for me, and then there's the fixed Lake Valley World border had shrunken down, so apparently the border had been shrunk. Now it's moved back out. They fixed clients opening the buy menu, causing the game to crash. So that obviously would have been a big problem. Fixed that both client and host lose money in game XP when using the respawn button. So apparently that was a thing. Guess I don't really respawn too much, so that's one I didn't notice at all. Fixed groundwork ballast with no rail have sharp ends. So I don't know. Again, that's one I hadn't seen. Fixed an invisible wall at the coal mine back. Okay, so that definitely would have been a problem for some people. Fixed loading lumber to the Craig sugarcane stake flat is twisted across instead of lengthwise. Trees are back on Pine Valley. They should be removed again for host clients. We'll see them. Next fixed is in the works, which is what the second hot fix was, I think, or hot patch was getting those in order. So now trees should be equal for everybody, I guess. Fixed some issues with the blurry graphics that we went over, and then the one that I gotta be honest is like still just bugging the heck out of me is the fact that they fixed an issue caused the coaches to disappear, unless of course it is that you saved your game from the 13th to the 16th, which of course if you played in there you saved your game. So then the coaches are just gone, which is why my coaches are obviously still gone. So not real pumped up about, coaches that didn't have a purpose in the first place costing money being taken out of the game, and then obviously the cash and or coaches not being returned is kind of lame, but I guess that's some sort of fix for some people that it'll qualify for, that'll get their cars back. Otherwise you're just kind of out of the cars. So between that and the groundwork on the mine, I'm probably just going to start a new industry or a new save file. Not totally sure if we'll go back to the stock save file or if I'm going to turn around and start a new industry save file. Might just turn around and start this save file from scratch and just come up with a new place for a few of the industries or something like that. But this one, sadly, I think is going to get aborted, and it'll be about starting a new save file again. That everything, now that we got an update that kind of messed up the save file, so I guess it'll be a good excuse to start a new save. So it's kind of like taking one last little look around places and seeing how things went. This was one of my favorite stops that we came up with. It's just kind of simple and natural and flowed pretty well. So I was pretty happy with this one. But I think we'll be calling this save file probably a wrap and starting a new one will be the thing. Unfortunately, not sure if any of the rest of the industries did a heck of a lot. I don't know that we did too much crazy with anything else. This one might be affected somewhat. Not really seeing much. So I think it's just the iron mine. So maybe I just relay the iron mine and call that one like, the old abandoned mine site or something. I don't know. That's something I could turn around and look into doing too. Just turn around and delete the mine out of the wall, find a new home for the actual industry, and then call this one a town stop. Maybe that's the ticket. We just come in here, facilities. There's just no really having that there and finding a new place for it to work. That might just be the ticket, and we just call this like the old mining town that the mine broke down or pinched out, and they moved on, I guess. We'll just call it the old stop. So we'll be out looking for a new place to stick our iron mine and see if we can make that work somewhere. Will be the new ticket, I guess. Let's see. Yeah. Now we just have stuff up here in a pile, so we'll have to get rid of this stuff that was around this shed. Or maybe move the telegraph booth over and just have it all sitting around the telegraph booth. I think maybe we'll just do that. Since it's kind of it'll just be the old abandoned site. But I think there we go. We're going to call that one a video for today. So at least we got some hot fixes. Hopefully that fixed some stuff for some people, stabilized things for some others. And I know some people, including myself, a little bit disappointed in the fix, obviously missing some stuff. But at the end of the day, it's only a couple of $1,000s for the car. So, try to make it work with what we can and keep going forward. But I think we'll call that one a win. Say thanks for tuning in. Remember, if you get a chance, like, share, subscribe. Subscriptions are free, but they sure do help the channel. Y'all have a great day.